Good morning, Core Math 2 students. This is your Week 7 Lesson 2. And today we're looking at arc length. So this is a little bit different than arc measure. The measure just had to do with the central angle degree. But today we're looking at arc length. And so that definition is the distance along the curve of the arc of a circle. So if we're looking at our circle and we have two radii that go out and intercept the arc, the distance in inches or feet or miles, that is the arc length. And so this length is a fraction of the circumference of the circle. So if pi r squared sounds like area to me, when I want circumference, I just use pi d. Now, of course, we knew from previous videos that the diameter is the same as doubling the radius. So oftentimes we see this as 2 pi r. So if we take a look at the formula for arc length then, to get a fraction of the circumference, we need to take that central angle degree divided by 360 and multiply by 2 pi r. So that's exactly similar to finding the sector area, because as you notice, these two radii create a sector of the circle, and the arc length would be just the distance along the crust of the pizza, for example. So here in example 1, in circle L, with the measure of angle KLM equal to 42 degrees and segment KL equal to 9 units, find the arc length of arc KM, round to the nearest hundredth. So let's go ahead and mark in a few of these pieces in our picture. So the angle at L is 42 degrees and segment KL is 9 units. So when we mark that, we see that that's our radius, since it's going halfway across the circle. And so for us to find this arc length, we'll take that number of degrees, 42, divided by 360 to find the fraction of the circle it's taking up, and then multiply by the full circumference, 2 pi r. So 2 times pi times the radius 9. Okay, so we just need to grab a calculator, and the good news is we can type this in all at once. So 42 divided by 360 times 2 times pi times the 9. And to the nearest hundredth, so this is 6.597, because the third decimal is 5 or higher, that bumps up the second decimal. Well, 59 is going to get bumped up to 60. So 6.60 is the arc length. Delta Math takes care of the units, and this would just be regular units because it's a unit of distance, so it's inches or feet or miles. So take this formula, head on over to Delta Math, and practice this up.